Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be working on this hot pink look. I thought it would be a fun way of using colors and still looking fun and sexy. For the foundation, I actually used Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush Effect Foundation, and I used Extra Virgin Minerals Foundation by Body Shop, and I mixed them together, and I actually added my jojoba oil into the mix just because I do have a very dry skin, especially in the winter. Here in Canada it gets really cold, so my skin does get even more dry. So in order to make the foundation look more hydrated and glowy, I feel like this is a really good mix. So yeah, I added that to my beauty blender and I just kind of blended it all over my face. This is a technique that I do usually in the winter. If you do have oily skin, I do not suggest doing so just because it will be a little bit of a disaster. For the eye primer, I used a concealer by Physician Formula, and it's called Youthful Wear, and it's in the color light. I always do that. It makes my eyeshadow last longer and look even more pigmented. Then I'm using fluffy brush with my Sonia palette, and I'm just putting on a very light peachy color in the corner as my transition shade, then a chocolate brown color right underneath it, and I'm just blending them together, making it look nice and seamless, jamming a little and then blending again. And I'm using that black eyeshadow with a more precise brush, and I'm putting that just right on my crease, and I'm just blending it out to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Then I'm using Sonia palette, that white matte eyeshadow, and that I use as my eyebrow highlight, my brow highlight, and using the same white eyeshadow, and I'm putting that all over my lid. This palette is all matte shades and I very much enjoy it. It is from Target, very reasonable. And by the way, this is going to be a drugstore makeup tutorial, so just want to let you guys know. This is a Maybelline eyeliner. It's liquid eyeliner and it's long wearing and waterproof. I will have an eyeliner tutorial in the description box below to show you guys how I do my liner. I'm going to put a light coat of mascara by Rimmel London, and I'm going to put false lashes on by Ardell Wispies. And if you do want to learn how to put on your lashes with tips and tricks, I will put that video in the description box below as well. One thing that I could not use as a drugstore product would be the concealer. I do have a difficult time with concealer that always settles in my fine lines, and it just never works for me. So unfortunately, I did have to use my MAC Pro Long concealer. For bronzer, I actually use the eyeshadow palette. I use a very light brown bronzy color, using that to bronze and contour my face. Yes, you can do that if you don't have a bronzer, or if you lose your bronzer. This is something that you can do. And I'm just putting that on the hollow of my cheeks, my jawline, and my forehead, and also on my nose. So I'm just contouring my nose. It's an obsession of mine. I don't know why, but I absolutely love it. And then I'm just going over all of it to make sure there are no harsh lines. For blush, I am using Physician Formula Blush in color pink. It's called Glow Mood Boosting Blush. It's so pretty and very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And I'm just putting that on my cheeks. I do have to apologize. I did do my under my eyes. I put mascara on and used the blush as a eyeshadow. So I do apologize, somehow it didn't film, but this is how it ended up looking like. For lip, I actually lip lined my lip with a black eyeliner. I know it sounds crazy. And I actually use Rimmel London in number 038. It's a hot pink. And what I'm doing is I'm just working the black eyeliner, sorry, on my lips with that lipstick, and this will give it a nice ombre effect. In person it looked beautiful. I'm not really sure if the camera does any justice, but this is really what I did. I didn't have a black lipstick or lip liner, so I kind of used what I had, and all I'm doing is kind of mixing the two together to make sure that it's nice and seamless and there are no harsh lines. And so essentially what happens is the middle of the lips is hot pink, and then as it goes outwards it's a little bit lighter. Then I'm going to take that hot pink blush and just blend it a little bit more, just because I wanted to intensify the bottom eyes. And this is just a drugstore eyeshadow, and I'm just using that eyeshadow as my highlighter, putting that on the highest point of my face, so my cheeks, my cupid's bow, tip of my nose, and I'm just using a brush to blend everything out and make sure that everything looks seamless. This is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much, and Henry and I are saying bye. Have a good day, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.